Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Tuesday. And so today we are going to be making a gift card holder. And I have a Christmas one to show you at the end, but the one I'm going to make for you is not a Christmas one. It's actually using some designer series paper from the annual catalog called a Little Latte. And I'm not using the latte set that's featured with it. I'm actually using the bundle that is from the mini catalog, and it's called More Than Autumn. So let's get started today. I've got lots of pieces here, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, my glasses. So these are the tortoise shell toppers. I really like these a lot. They're so cute. See, they come off. I know, they're so cute. All right, let's get started. Okay, so, oh, that's good. I think the camera looks good. Okay, so I'm going to be using some pecan pie cardstock for my base. This is 4 1/4 by 11. I did score it twice. I scored it at 2 1/8 and 5 1/2. Okay, so now we're going to fold it on those score lines like this. Okay, so that the card will open like this. All right, and this is going to be for the gift card. So I'm not going to glue it down yet, but I'm actually going to start on the rest of the card. There's a little trick I want to show you before I glue that down. So the Little Latte designer series paper is so awesome. This is the piece I'm going to be focused on. And this side is really cool, right? It's like all these coffee splatters, but this side I love. It's Lost Lagoon and it's the stripes. So I'm going to layer that up, and I'm going to use a piece of just lost my train of thought, of pecan pie. So I'm just going to layer these together. So this one is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4, and this piece is 5 by 3 3/4. Okay, so 1/4 of an inch bigger. And then I have a piece of Lost Lagoon, and I'm going to layer it on top of that. So it's a really layered up card. This is 4 by 5 1/4. So these all layer nicely. Then I have a piece of the designer series paper, and it's this piece. There was a scrap, so I was like, I think I can use this on my card. So I'm just going to add this to it. I kind of like that little corner wedge. So we're going to add that on. It's like little hearts, right? Like, have you ever gotten a latte or anything where they do that on your coffee? And it's so cute. I don't know how they do it. Now, the stamps I'm going to be using is More Than Autumn. So you get all of these stamps. There's 36 stamps in this set. And there's dies that coordinate. This is the coffee cup that I'm going to be using, and this is the whipped cream. I'm also going to be using a couple of these sayings and the dies. So the first thing I did was I did go ahead and stamp the coffee cup, and I stamped it on basic beige. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out real quick. I could have die cut it because there are dies that coordinate, but you know me and my fussy cutting so fast, and I don't have to bring my cut and emboss over here. I know. You're thinking, why would you do that? Well, because that's just how I roll. And look how fast it is. It's almost faster for me. That's just me. You can cut them out, and they are perfectly awesome cutting them out with the dies. Okay, now what I did was, also with this stamp, I stamped some of this coffee bean, just a scrap I had. So I stamped that. And then I also have this one, and I did pre-cut this. So this is the little coffee swirl. So I stamped that, and I pre-cut it. So this piece, I'll show you the trick. You want to cut just right inside of the stamped lines, just right inside. So if you do that, I'll show you how it turns out. And I'm going to put a little liquid glue on the back of these. And I'm going to add these to my coffee cups. So there's one. And see how that dresses it up? Now you could do your whole coffee cup that's for sure. But I just did the, what do you call that? The sleeve. Hello. Okay, so I have that. And then I had some scraps of some white glimmer paper. So everybody's asking me, where do you get the white glimmer paper? It's perfect for the holidays. And it's in a pack with Berry Burst, Old Olive, and white. And you get a sheet of each. So it's a 12 by 12 specialty paper. And the item number, if you're interested, is 163769. Okay, so I think you get one sheet of each. So look at that one. That's Old Olive. It's so bright. I don't know if it looks almost brighter than Old Olive. And then here's the Berry Burst. I don't have any much white left because I used a lot of it. But look at that. And glimmer paper is the best because, look, no glitter on your hands. So what I did was I went ahead and I stamped the whipped cream onto the glimmer paper. If you don't have glimmer paper, no biggie. You can use your Wink of Stella, and that works great too. After you stamp it, you just can add your Wink of Stella, and it won't be quite this glittery, but it'll be really pretty. So keep that in mind. And I did stamp this in the basic Memento Black. I had thought about using a different ink pad, but then I thought, no, let's just go with this. Okay, so now I'm just going to put a little liquid glue right here on the edge. And attach my whipped cream. You could have the whipped cream come over the cup if you want. You can do it either way. Either way you like. Okay, oops. Is that going to stick? I think it should, but is it? So since it's glimmer paper, it might need a little extra sticky. Okay, I'm going to add some dimensionals to the back. And I'm going to put those right over where the whipped cream, where the whipped cream is attached to kind of hold that extra tight. I'll cut some of these off and use these bigger pieces. Couple more tiny ones. Okay. And then I'm going to attach these to my card. Oh, they're so tiny. They're so tiny. I'm going to have this one here. And this one here. So as I said, this is a gift card holder. And I'll show you how the inside's going to look. It's very cute. Oh, it's already pulled off. Look at that. Is that so cute? Okay, now for the inside of the card, okay, since this is where the gift card's going to go, I am going to put some designer series paper here. And I want to have a little opening here, right? So you can grab the gift card out. So what I'm going to do is, because I want this layered properly, I'm going to line this up like that, okay, right where I want it. Then I'm going to use my circle punch. You can use any kind of punch, really. This is a 1 3/4. You can use a much smaller punch. You can use a different, you don't have to use a circle. You can use any kind of a punch that'll fit on here like this. It's going to be hard because I'm going through 2 pieces. Okay, now, because I did that, it's going to give me that little edge, and that's exactly what I wanted. So by putting it right on the edge and then punching, I now have just that little bit of border that I'm looking for. My other card didn't turn out that perfect, so you'll see when you look at it. Okay, now let's go ahead and close this up. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue, and you can use your adhesive if you want. I'm using glue because I just want a little bit on the edge. You can also use your tear and tape. That works perfect. Okay, so this is going to dry. Put this on here so it can dry. And while that's drying, I'm going to do something for the inside of my card. And there's a lot of choices in this stamp set. There's 36 stamps, so you get a lot of choices. But nothing's better than And then there's a little die of coffee. It's a little tiny die that's coffee. So that's what I'm going to put on the inside. Nothing's better than, so I'm going to stamp this first. This pad's really juicy, so I hope I don't mess this up. Nothing's better than, okay, and then I did die cut coffee out of Lost Lagoon cardstock. So I'm just going to take that little die. It's so tiny, but it's so cute. And I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue on there. Adhesive sheets would have been brilliant, but I didn't think of it. So guess what? We're going to use liquid glue today. Don't overuse it. Less is more. Tiny, tiny. And I'm going to attach that right here. Nothing's better than coffee. Isn't that cute? And there's latte also, the word latte. There's tons of dies. There's so many dies. There are, in fact, if you don't have this set, oh, I'm a coffee drinker. So there are, how many? 23 dies. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and adhere this to the inside of my card. Close my stamp pad so I can put my hand in it. And put that over here. So this is where you would sign your card. So because this is white piece is 5 by 3 3/4, you get that nice wide border. Okay, now we have this piece and we want to attach this to the front of our card. And this, actually, you don't want to put glue on this portion because that's what hangs over. So we're going to put glue right here and right here. So that way, when we layer it up, I just love how this turns out. All these layers. So you have actually like 4 layers. It opens up like that. Isn't that so cute? Now, I do have some Lost Lagoon. These are very cute. Faceted Gems Trio Pack. And they call them Trio because there's actually 3, I don't know if you can tell, but there's 3 different colors. There's Lost Lagoon, white, and smoky slate. So I'm going to use the Lost Lagoon. Let's put the lid on the glue. Okay, so I'm going to use Lost Lagoon. They're all one size. So I don't know how many I need. I'm just going to start with 1. And see, it kind of, actually, with all this glitter going on, it kind of looks really nice. And I think I'm going to use 3. 2. They're big. They're bigger than most of the embellishments that I would use, but that's good. Okay, so there is our card today. Isn't that cute? I mean, I am going to give this to my daughter. She loves coffee too, and a great gift card holder. So, if you have a gift card, I'm going to show you how it works. You just slide your gift card in there like that. Ta-da! Now here's my other card that I made. This is a Christmas one. So it's very similar, except I used Sentimental Christmas as the designer series paper. I used the same stamp set, did the same idea with the glimmer paper, and I used a tag behind it. And then on the inside, I put the Christmas paper here. Didn't do as good a job on that. So that's why I learned the hard way. Nothing's better than coffee. Ta-da. I hope you enjoyed these cards today. My name's Trevis Bossler, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in St. Louis, Missouri. Thanks so much for all your comments and your views. I appreciate it very much. Have a great day, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.